How goes it, and happy Thanksgiving? I'm Wills Maxwell, and this is What Did We Miss? Believe it or not, between covering local charity drives and watching Stephanie Waldrop and Taylor Yakowinko arm wrestle over the last turkey leg, WWAY cannot report every story that happens. In this segment, these forgotten stories are given their spotlight by being reported by someone who has no business bringing you the news. A New Jersey man has been arrested for racking up over $20,000 in toll fines. $20,000 was the toll booth at the bottom of his driveway? Also, if it was, I totally understand never paying. James Closario was arrested last week after police pulled him over and found he had 323 toll violations and 5 Easy Pass accounts, which means on average he'd rack up 64 violations of one account before going, oh, that's a lot. I should really get a new Easy Pass. Having 5 Easy Pass accounts is the traffic equivalent of getting a new credit card when you can't afford to pay off the other one. I get that he broke the law, but at some point we really need to stop pretending paying to drive on the road is normal. This Thanksgiving, while you're bracing to talk to your family about politics, my family is bracing to hear my annual rant on toll roads. I'll spare you, though. A woman in Houston is trying to break the record for world's longest fingernails. Meet Yanni Williams, but don't shake her hand. She's been growing her nails for 23 years, which means her nails are old enough to vote, but probably didn't. Williams says it takes her about a week to polish her nails, so I hope whenever she's going out, she starts getting ready very early. She's hoping to get a reality show about her and her friends who are known as the Real Nail Queens. I say give it to her. We've given reality shows to people who've done a lot less. I'd watch a half hour of her just trying to make a PB&J sandwich. I want to know if she uses a knife or if she just dips her nails in jars of peanut butter and jelly and starts working on the bread like a culinary Edward Scissorhands. Police in Massachusetts are looking for a bank robber who seems to need a Hooked on Phonics book. The man committed 4 robberies and links them all to that he doesn't know how to spell robbery. The suspect, who cops are calling the spelling bee bandit, keeps handing notes to tellers warning them that this is a robbery. The FBI is anxious to catch the man because he's been getting increasingly aggressive with each robbery. I imagine it's because every time he hands them the note, the tellers make fun of him. Oh, really? This is a robbery? I suppose I should start handing over the money. You should really get out of here before the police officers come. He's still at large, so it is your civic duty to approach every white male in their 30s or 40s between 5'11 and 6'2 and ask them to spell robbery. If they only use one B, call the feds immediately. This next story is just a reminder that if you see someone who chooses to dress up as a violent comic book character in everyday life, it's best to just leave them alone. This is Evo Deadpool Gambino. Yeah, that's his real name. He changed his name to Deadpool after the movie came out. You might think that's weird, but it's actually a step up because the last movie he loved that much was Happy Gilmore. This Army veteran frequently rides his motorcycle around town. Unfortunately for him, his motorcycle was stolen. Unfortunately for the thieves, Deadpool keeps a GPS tracker on his bike. Deadpool found his bike at a home 45 minutes away and called the cops. Those bike thieves are lucky all Gambino shares with the characters a suit and a name. That was an R-rated movie, and he didn't call the cops once. He barely wanted to call the X-Men, and one of them has claws almost as long as Yanni Williams. I'm Wills Maxwell, and that's what we missed.